Hi, everybody. Welcome to Randy and Janelle Live.
I'm Randy.
And I'm Janelle. And we are back together again.
Via technology. I can't wait till we're actually sitting together. When is this going to happen?
I know. Our ratings may go up when we actually can sit together. Oh, and then I have...
Hi, September.
Say hi. She can't hear you, but
Hi.
say hi.
What was he doing?
He went outside for a walk. But mommy is doing a recording, okay? So it seems we hit record and then you have kids in the kitchen and I have one that wants to talk.
Husband in the kitchen. We're trying to record and everyone needs to use the kitchen. What at lunchtime? I mean, what's going on with that?
What is that? I know.
This is where I'm recording people in the kitchen because it's total sense.
This is our studio. Well, it's funny. I listen to so many podcasters and they're all in their closet. I was like, we could actually start a new podcast. And I already thought, we could do it closet confessions and we could sit there and actually film, because a lot of them are just voice recording, but have all our clothes packed because we both have kind of smaller closets. So it's not like we're in a chair lounging in our closet, sitting on the ground with our clothes behind us talking. That would actually be a funny episode.
It would be really good sound. It would be really good sound.
I think that's why they're in their closet, because I think the sound is almost like a sound room. Right?
I have a friend who gave me a tour of her closet. It was an honor to have a tour of her closet, her infamous closet, because her closet was like going to a store, first of all, like all the colors hanging, and all the shoes on display, and I think her bridal dress was on display. It was beautiful, but it had an island in the middle with a bench, but it was also her office.
Oh,
so
seriously?
One wall was her office, and you can look out the window to a beautiful garden backyard. And so her closet was like her happy space. So she would record, I'm sure, all the time out of her closet. I'm like, oh, that would be fun.
That
was
would
beautiful.
Be fun.
It was her happy place.
So my closet is super, super small in our house, like really too small. And so we have a 4-bedroom home and they're all taken by children right now. But I told Les, I said, when the kids are all out, we should punch out the closet that is lining the 4th bedroom and make it a walkway and make the 4th bedroom a walk-in closet.
You and I are made from the same cloth, because I told my husband the same thing.
Yes, because you could do that too. The same thing. Yeah, I don't know how Alan felt. Les looked at me like I was crazy, but I'm like, it is a freaking brilliant plan.
I think he liked it, except for the resale might not be so great down the road.
So, but here's the deal. You would have to do it so that it could be converted back if you ever sold. Because
it's a temporary wall.
It would, it'd have to be a temporary wall, because it would definitely, a 4-bedroom sells better than a 3-bedroom. Okay, they all see. You got to go till mommy's done. Okay. Okay, I'll fix you something to eat. You can get a bar till I'm done. Okay. Okay.
So Janelle, something I noticed. I see something hanging behind you.
Yes, it's so exciting.
Do tell.
It's kind of glary because of the backlight, but when I go like that, you can see the chain. I got a chandelier.
That's exciting.
It makes me happy. This is my kitchen right here. So when I stand in my kitchen and look and see the chandelier.
You see it?
Oh, yes. I'm so happy. And we actually had dinner last night at the table without the ring light for our light.
That's exciting. Yeah. Took a while, but you did it. Good job. You love it?
So long. I love it. When it came in
and
the
where
box,
did you find it?
Lamps Plus.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I did. So when I opened up the box, I wasn't sure. I was like, you know how hard it was for me to pick one.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure but then when we got it hung up, which was a whole
we won't talk about that.
It was like, yes, this is the right.
Because you can only imagine how you got up to that. You don't have people that are 6'7" in your house like I do. So
no,
I saw pictures and I was like,
Mickey came downstairs and she's like, you guys are making me kind of nervous.
Yeah. I'm happy to report all is well, and the chandelier is hanging just fine, and it hasn't fallen out of the ceiling.
And that is a big one. We were like, just don't. We were waiting for like because we had, I don't know if you can see, but when we moved in, the chandelier wasn't hanging over the table. It was recessed too far back. So we had to do a hook to get it hanging over the table. That hook was a little bit of a challenge, more of a challenge than we thought it would be. Yes, but it's up. No thunking. The lights actually work. It's a good day.
That's a win.
That's a win. Yep.
Yay. Super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Super fun. So right as we were starting to record, you had a pest service thingy in your hand or whatever.
Yeah, I did.
They're essential, apparently. You're not going to have bugs.
You know, so it's funny because the first time he showed up, we had just got our shelter in place, and he knocked on the door, and I'm like, you can work? And he goes, yeah, we're essential. I'm like, huh, interesting. All right, well, spray away. But it's funny because Adrian, my stepson, is here with us this week, and he's not normally here when the guy comes. He only comes, every other month or something like that. And he said, who's here? I said, it's the pest guy. And he said, but we don't have pests. And I'm like, exactly. And he goes, then why do we need a pest guy? I'm like, he's the whole reason we don't have pests.
That's funny.
It was like so
why
confused.
Would you need one?
Why would
we
you
don't
need
have
one?
any. It does not make sense.
Exactly. It's just not compute. Like, it means
funny.
he's doing his job.
You know those things I have, I don't know if they're silverfish or whatever, they're disgusting.
Yes.
And they give me the EBGBs, and they, I guess, are good because they eat all the little
They're good?
bugs. They're good,
do?
I guess, because they eat all the little bugs. I don't want to believe that. I choose not to believe that. It could be factual, and I don't care because they look like prehistoric, or I don't know. They just make me want.
I think they want to eat me. They're disgusting. They're worse than spiders for me. I don't know why.
I think I'm almost there with you. Well, one was on the ceiling in the shower, and I'm washing my hair, and I look up, and I wanted to run out of the shower.
Oh my gosh.
So gross. I'm like, it's gonna fall on me.
Yes.
It is gonna fall on me. And then of course I can't reach it.
Yes.
And of course, you look away and you lose it. And then if you lose it, then where is it? Then it's gonna be in my bed and crawling on my face, and I don't know. Anyways.
Think you have a friend?
This is why you have pest people.
This is why.
Although
do you have pest people? Do you have a pest service? You did for a while, didn't you?
We do.
Okay.
We do.
Okay.
And yeah. You know how we're trying to be all like health conscious and stuff? Well, my dogs, I think, were really for a long time allergic to the pests. We're trying to be conscientious of what we're spraying and stuff. Like, we can do all natural. We can do la la la. So we're like, great. Smells like spaghetti when he leaves. It's like rosemary, oregano smell or something. Like that, right? And I'm like, I don't know if it really does what the good stuff does.
The good stuff.
The good bad stuff or whatever, right? So there's that. So then I went on this whole health kick because, I'm examining everything. Food, nutrition, what you put on your body, what you're putting in your yard. So I'm like, Alan, I got this stuff at Costco. It's pet-friendly, human-friendly weed killer instead of like Roundup or whatever, because I'm sure a lot of people have different positions. So I get it, and I was trying to get them to use it, and it would rain, and then it would rain. Like, you have to time it, right? So finally, like, sweet, this is the weekend to do it. We went and did it, and he goes, did you get me weed feeder? And I'm like, it looks like we have a freaking moron out front, because it it like fertilized the weeds and they grew quicker and faster than ever before. And I'm like, looking at it, I'm like, it didn't kill anything. It fed it. It fed it. We had more weeds than we have ever had ever. I'm like, oh, take
really
that
funny.
back. Take that back. As much as I don't want the other stuff, I'm like, there's got to be better stuff out here. But yeah, that was fun.
That
so
was
sometimes my little health things trying to be clean and everything aren't working exactly like.
Well, here's something.
So I was out there.
Oh, did you know that Vacaville is prone to cockroaches?
Ew, no.
No. So I did not know that. And they're not the kind that like come in your house and like invade your house. They're English or American. I don't even know what they are. All I hear is cockroach. Anyways, so they're outside. They really like the water. So like if you have a leaky hose or whatever, you'll have a bunch of cockroaches. Sounds nasty just saying it. Anyways, do you know that laundry soap borax, or it's a laundry booster borax, that gets rid of them?
Oh, really?
It's a laundry soap. Yeah, and you just put it wherever you see them, and it is a poison to them.
Does it get rid of like those spidery silverfishy things? Like, do I need to start pouring it along the border of my house?
I don't know, but you should look it up. And then it said it's cool because if it rains, it's just soap. So it just washes away. And then you can just put more down. I just found that out like 2 days ago.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You know what else I heard?
What?
I heard that with this, what did we call it months ago? Staycation?
Staycation.
Months ago.
Staycation is going to be a bitter term now.
Staycation. I'm all about keeping people safe. Anyways. You know, we're trying to find places in our house to record. You have a pretty stationary spot, but I get bumped from a lot from time to time.
Except I've never seen you actually in your office. You're everywhere but your office.
Taken over. My husband took over my office. He has big old monitors, like 2, 3 of them. I don't even know, all over my office. Yeah, no, I don't get to go in there, except I bring him ice water and lunch.
Oh, that's nice.
Anyways, I'm in the kitchen, and you know how everyone came in to fix lunch right as we're starting to record. Well, people are now freaking out from this staycation or stay at home, shelter in place, quarantine, what do you want to call it? I don't care. But they are looking for houses. They're looking to move. They want a home office. They need a home office. A bigger backyard, right?
Yeah.
You heard that same thing.
Yeah, I heard that same thing. It makes sense though, because we're all like you and I are. I mean, even me in this house, I don't have a home office. I'm in the middle of my front room and dining room. This is my office, and it's fine for short term, but I think, as a lot of people have noticed, when you're there all the time and have nowhere else to go, those walls definitely are shrinking in.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people who are working from home, God bless them, and thankful, I'm sure they're grateful that they can work from home, but some of them are going to continue to do so even when we do get to go back. Some companies have decided that telecommuting works and their overhead has gone down. So anyways, the home office is kind of suddenly an important thing. Now, I don't have a designated office in my home. We had turned the front room into my office years ago because I've worked from home for 21 years now, doing various things. But I got booted. So yeah, interesting. People are looking for home offices and bigger backyards.
Yeah. And I think you and I both have been doing things to our backyard just because we're home more. And you and I both kind of thrive on projects for sure.
We do thrive on projects. I thrive on I just like making it feel homey and welcoming and a sanctuary type thing. So Even
Yes.
just going out there, I went out this morning in the garden, and I'm looking at it right now, so I keep looking there. And I just literally stand there. I'm just standing there drinking my fizz this morning, just looking at the plants. It's like I'm stopping to smell.
I love my plants.
Talking to the plants, looking at all the nice strawberries that are turning red and stuff. But like we have a time before, they're always like, stop and smell the roses. I'm stopping and smelling the tomatoes.
The tomatoes.
Peppers. Yeah, taking the time. So just like enjoying your backyard, enjoying your yard and your home. It's nice.
Well, you have an amazing yard too. You're very blessed.
Thank
with
you.
That yard.
We are blessed, and we worked really hard on it. Poor Alan. It was like Jumanji when we bought it.
Yeah.
Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Or someone else called it like the Capitol. You know how the capital of Sacramento, not the capital of Sacramento, but the capital, Sacramento, has like
the
one of every comma, words matter, punctuation matters. They have like one of every tree in the Capitol Park or something like that. Like that was my backyard. Like one of every freaking kind of tree. Like so many. It was so overgrown and so crazy. So Alan has done a ton back there. So we're super appreciative, especially for times like this, because it's an extension of our house for sure.
Yes.
But speaking of houses and being blessed, and you get to have your birthday during quarantine time too.
I do. Well, I kind of think if you were born in anything past March of 2020, you get to have a birthday in quarantine time.
Yep.
Lucky you. So Alan, he was clear. He was good.
It was clear. We're so silly. We're like, what did we do for your birthday? Like, I can't even remember. And then we're like, oh my gosh, we are so dumb. Remember when people used to be able to travel and there used to be sports?
Yeah.
We were in Hawaii watching our daughter play basketball, college basketball.
Yes.
They had games over there. So we went to Hawaii and spent New Year's over there. And Old Dominion was playing on his birthday in Honolulu. So we went to a concert. Like, it was a huge birthday, but we were so caught up in
that. Seems like
what have we done? It seems like eons ago.
That does not seem, not even 6 months ago. That seems
was an incredible birthday.
Like,
and now,
a few years ago.
We totally,
That's
I almost
crazy.
like we took it for granted. We're like, we went over to Hawaii and saw my daughter play basketball. It was really cool. Went to a concert. Oh my gosh, can't do any of those things anymore.
Well, Hawaii still has that 14-day quarantine. If you fly over there, still you have to get quarantined for 14 days.
Yes, and there's many states within the U.S., by the way. If you're coming from California, there's a quarantine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just looking at stuff like that. It's interesting.
I wouldn't know.
Anyways, I don't even want to get bogged down in that, but things that were so simple and exciting, I'm like, oh my gosh, we can't do any of those right now. So very interesting. Like, stop and smell the tomatoes, people. Enjoy it while you have it. Enjoy it. What are you going to do for your birthday?
Smell the tomatoes. Well, it's kind of like a two-parter birthday, because last weekend I had my oldest daughter and her boyfriend came over, and then I had like 3/4 of my kids here. So we did part 1 of my birthday, and then part 2 of my birthday is going to be this Saturday. And we're actually celebrating my birthday and my stepson's birthday. So I think we're going to do pizza and cupcakes, stuff like that. So, but my kids gave me my birthday gift. They all put in towards one gift. So they gave it to me last weekend because most of the older ones were here. And it was a set of knives, which I was super thankful for because I so needed knives. Oh, and now we have the mailman here that looks like he's walking into my garage to deliver a package. That's not awkward or anything because I look out front. Anyways, maybe there's a kid in the garage and they were handing it to them. Anyways,
Hopefully.
so they got me knives because my knives were literally talking about tomatoes. You have to cut a tomato by like sawing the tomato. They're so dull. Anyways, I was washing the knife yesterday and it slipped. And I don't know if anybody watches how I'm talking, but I cut my finger. Like, I kind of tried to cut it off.
I'm glad you didn't lop it off. That would have sucked.
Yeah. So I have it super glue, or that you used to have a ton when the kids were little, because you always needed it, the new skin where you actually glue it shut.
Wait, I'm sorry. What'd you say? I'm very familiar with that stuff because why?
Because you used to have to use it all the time when your kids were little.
Time.
You were always gluing them back together.
We glued my kids back together.
Okay,
often.
I'm maybe a little bit over exaggerating, but I do remember.
Kind of, but not really, because people used to say we had our own parking space at the hospital. So I mean, it is what it is. Yeah.
So needless to say, glued my finger, and I did have a splint all day yesterday out of a popsicle stick, just so because it's right on the where you want to bend it.
Yeah.
But I just had to take it off and let it like breathe. And I painted my
every
nails.
Time you
and
bend it, you reopen it. Huh?
Yeah, every time I bend it. So I'm trying to,
I'm really happy you didn't cut it off. That would have just not been good. And then you would have had to go to the ER. That's my threat nowadays to my kids, because I did have to glue them together all the time or have someone stitch them up or whatever. I'm like, we cannot go to the hospital right now. So stop this.
They have kind of slowed down on their injuries, though, I think.
Yes.
I think they've slowed down.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, slowed down, they just get like bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's not talk about it. I don't want to jinx it.
Anyways, my finger is here. It will heal.
What a beautiful present, though. Very nice.
It made me tear up. I cried a little bit.
Something you'll use every day, and it was thoughtful, and you cook all the time, and so I love gifts like that.
That's why. And it's funny because there are so many of them, and they all knew, even Les knew, and I kept like, what are you guys getting? And they all were like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. But it's cute because I'm sure your kids have it too. Like all my kids have a group text chain of their own. So I guess they had this whole group text on trying to figure out what to get me and all those kind of stuff. So it made me feel really special and loved for sure.
That's awesome. Exciting.
Gift that keeps on giving.
It does keep on giving. I'm glad that you got to keep your finger.
Yeah.
Anyways, It was great to see your chandelier hanging.
Yes.
Great to see you.
That's like birthdays.
And I can't wait till we can do this in person. I don't know when, but that'll be awesome. But
I know. But we're lightening up, especially your area is starting to lighten up. Some restaurants are open, stuff like that. So
all around us.
Yeah.
all around us is lightening up. We shall see. But yeah, we need to do one by the pool, drinking a fizz or something. Let's do that. Do that. One more thing.
Yes.
Because I think we're going to probably do a whole segment on some of our favorite things. Mm-hmm. Remember, like for birthdays, you and I tend to give each other some of our favorite things, kind of like Oprah's favorite.
Kind of like Oprah's, I mean? Yes.
Isn't that funny? So Janelle and I, over the years, that has been our gift to each other, usually for birthdays. Our favorite thing that we discovered or whatever.
Yes.
Throughout the year. Super fun. A lot of times it's like candles or a favorite whatever. I don't know. You just discovered new workout wear.
Yes.
And also your favorite can't live without makeup item.
Yeah. Can I show you real quick? We're probably running out of time, but can I show you? Okay. Do you have it?
Yeah.
It is this bronzer palette, which is ginormous. Look, it's like the size of my face. It's so big. It's the biggest bronzer palette I have ever seen, and I make a mess of it. I love it. Like every day I use it, I love it even more. Even the highlight, it has like right there a shimmer part
Yeah.
of the palette.
So that right there is on its way. I just ordered it. That's because when you're tan like this and then your face looks like this and it doesn't match, you can use that to match your face to your body.
And as we all know, like when we actually can go out on a date with our husbands, you can tan your chest area to give you a little more cleavage if you're lacking in that department, or if you just want more in that department.
I light it up, girl.
Light it up. So
tell me about this activewear that you
I don't even know how
go.
to say it. It's like Zaya. It's an online company, and I would say it rivals Lululemon.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I have on their shirt. This is a just different jacket, but I have on their shirt right now, and then their leggings. So incredibly soft and amazing. It's a little higher end price, not as high as Lululemon, but
spell it.
But still, but what?
Spell it. How do you spell it?
I don't even know. ZYIA, something like that.
Okay, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
On that note, I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up. It is. So I guess I could probably look. It's probably on my leggings, but
does it make you want to totally work out?
Yes, it makes me want to work out. Yes, it does, and it makes me feel cute and peppy and a little more toned because it sucks you all in. Like you should definitely give it a shot.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Yes, check it out.
All right, girl. Until next time.
All right.
We're out of time.
What are we talking about next time? What are we talking about? We have a guest speaker, right?
We have a guest speaker for Thursday.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm super excited for that. So, all right, perfect. Well, you have a good day. Hopefully it gets sunny for you, and we'll talk soon.
See you later.